Hello, David here, and the project for today is an evaluation of a new meat thermometer. This is an Alpha Grillers waterproof food thermometer. It's supposed to have a fast response time. It says 2 to 3 seconds. It's made in China. They're not a sponsor. I'm going to pit it up against this Taylor analog meat thermometer. In order to take the temperature of meat, you need some meat. So I'm going to rotisserie a chicken. I'm going to smoke it with these mesquite pellets. Let's see what comes in the box. Chance to win a fire pit. Instructions, I better read that. I'm not good at reading instructions. A meat guide, I'm definitely going to need that. Where's the chicken part? Chicken, 165 degrees. That's handy. Got some Velcro stickers in case you want to stick your meat thermometer on the wall. And the thermometer kind of looks like a switchblade, doesn't it? That's all. I don't know if I need batteries or not. Battery goes in here. Let's open it up. Yep. There's a battery in there. It is a CR2032H from Chow Chung Company, 3-volt lithium battery. Outstanding. Let's go over the care. You can fully submerge your thermometer in water for a short time. Make sure the battery cover is screwed on properly. To clean, gently wash the probe in soapy water. Do not put it in the dishwasher. To sterilize the probe, insert it into boiling water for several minutes. Do not leave the thermometer in the oven while cooking. That's because it has a plastic case. And do not touch the probe with bare hands when hot. And they have a support website at support@alphagrillers.com. Pull out the probe to turn it on. It opens like a penknife. For most accurate results, the probe should be inserted at least 1 centimeter in the meat. Always insert the probe in the center of the thickest part of the meat, as this will be the last part to heat up. Make sure the tip of the probe is right in the center. It is best to insert it from the side of a steak or a patty. When testing the temperature of whole poultry, insert the thermometer into the meatiest part of the thigh near the breast. Is the thigh near the breast? I thought the thigh was connected to the hip bone. Ensure the probe does not touch bone or gristle, as this will lead to an inaccurate temperature reading. In case you forget, the unit will automatically power off after 10 minutes. There's a hold function before withdrawing the probe. Push hold. This will hold the current temperature reading so you can see what the internal temperature was. Even once you have removed the probe, push hold again to cancel. It's got a backlight function to activate the backlight, which lets you view the temperature reading in the dark. Press the light bulb button. That will be this blue button. Here's the hold button. To display the minimum and maximum temperature, since the unit was turned on, push the hold button key for 3 seconds. It will display the saved maximum temperature. By clicking again the hold key, the display will show the minimum safe temperature. To clear the memory, simply turn the unit off by putting the probe back in the closed position. How do I calibrate this? Do you need to? The thermometer is pre-calibrated from the factory, but if you want, you can recalibrate it yourself. Fill a glass with ice, top off with cold water, stir and leave for 3 minutes, stir again, and immerse the probe in the ice water. Insert the probe into a glass full of ice or water and hold down the cal key for 5 seconds. The top button is the cal key. After 5 seconds, the display will show cal on the screen. Use the CF key to increase the digit or the hold key to decrease the digit until you reach 0 degrees centigrade or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. After several seconds, the display will show again in the reading. Okay, I'm going to trust what they did at the factory only because I've got this Taylor analog thermometer that I'm going to use to compare it with. Let's turn it on. What's this thing? Got some tape. Oh, got a plastic cover. See what the temperature of my hand is. My hand is 82.4. If you want to see the tip of the probe, that's how sharp the tip is. Can you see that? Here's the backlight. It's going to help out tonight because it's going to be dark early tonight. Looks like they have a support line in case you have any questions or problems, and they claim to have a lifetime bulletproof guarantee. And if you fill out a 2-minute customer survey, you could get 10% off on your next purchase, access to recipes, and a chance to win a fire pit if you visit their website. Okay, I need to set up the grill for rotisserie cooking. I need to take this bun warming rack off. Need to take these grill grates off. Need to take my smoke generator. Look what happened to my smoke generator. Done rusted out. Need to take the grill off. I got another smoke generator. I got this thing. Put some mesquite pellets in there. Oh, by the way, this is very important. If you're new to smoking foods with pellets, you have to get the food grade pellets. Don't get the pellets for your pellet stove. Those pellets are made from construction wood. They might come from pressure treated wood, or the wood might have other contaminants in it, and it's not safe for your food. You got to use a food grade. What brand is this? This is Gourmet Barbecue from Pacific Pellet. Not a sponsor, but this stuff is made for food. Okay, let's put the motor on. It's going to go on like this. Put the chicken in the middle, so we want this That's about the middle. Okay, I'm going to start the pellets with a propane torch. In all likelihood, the coals will start the pellets, but I want to make sure to get a good start. Plus, it's raining out, so the pellets are probably wet. Okay, now I'm going to light the grill and warm it up. While the grill is warming up, I'm going to prepare the chicken. The chicken has been washed, and I'm just going to put some garlic in the cavity. Put some pepper in the cavity. Put this on the outside. Get in there, you. How about some paprika? Ooh. How about some pepper? Why am I feeling like Chef Boyardee? What did I forget?
Oregano, Italian seasoning.
Got that.
That's what I'm putting on right now.
Oregano. Okay, let's get this garlic out of the way. The loading of the chicken on the skewer is critical because not only does the chicken have to be centered on the skewer so it's over the fire, but it also has to be centered on the rotating axis of the skewer, because if it's off to one side, it puts strain on the motor because the motor goes. You got that? So let's give it a try. Whoops, I got the plate involved. We don't want the plate. Goes. I know this is painful to the chicken, but it's going to taste good. Let's get the leg out of there. Let's try it. Is it balanced? You gotta watch this thing while it's cooking because sometimes these little things loosen up and the chicken might go loose.
You don't want to lose chicken.
Try it again. I think that's going to be good. Tighten these things. And because these legs go haywire, I'm going to wire the legs. It's a stainless steel wire. Take that wire through here so it doesn't get away. Nothing worse than a runaway chicken. I got the chicken going on the rotisserie. I'm going to cook at about 350 degrees. Normally my chicken's done in 45 to 50 minutes, so I'm going to set my timer for 40 minutes so I could take the temperature. And I have to be careful because sometimes the spit or the skewer pops out of the motor, so I have to come by occasionally and like do that, push that in. I'm going to close the cover. I'm going to make sure the adjustment on the temperature or the heat of the grill is proper, because I had it up all the way to warm it up and it was at 400. I just turned it down and I'm going to keep adjusting it till I get to 350. So we'll be back. Okay, it's been 40 minutes. I'm going to put the probe in the breast. Do 2 probes. Actually, let's start my timer. Where are we here? About 150 on there. Whoa, this is 176. And still reading 160 on the analog. It's been 45 seconds. I did get a quicker reading on this digital thermometer. It's not changing that much. Still 160. Still at 160. Try moving the probe where the analog one is. I think it's taken longer than 2 seconds for this to register. Oh, that's 150. Why is it warmer in there? See, that's 180. Let's try the thigh. Thigh's 170. Okay, I swap places and now the analog is at 150. Where are we at here? That's about 150. Check another area. And that's 166. So I'm thinking it's done. See this part in the leg here? That should not be red. So I'm going to put this back on the grill for 5 or 10 more minutes. I give it 5 more minutes. Let's put the temperature probes in the same exact location. Getting 167. This one's still at 120. Slowly climbing. It is a slow read on that analog. 130. 169.9. 170 on the digital. Analog's about 137, digital's 173. $174.7 on the digital, 138 on the analog. It's quite a difference. $180 on the digital, 143 on the analog. $182 on the digital, 143 on the analog. Could that be why we've been overcooking our chicken in the past? Is the analog way off? They should be a lot closer than this, reading from the same part of the chicken. Analog has a mood, 143, 182.7 on the digital. I gotta cut inside. If it's pink, that means the digital is way off. It's not pink. It looks good. Wonder how it tastes. It's good. I think when they cook it any longer, it's going to dry out. So I'm giving this digital thermometer a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more great videos from davidgpo. Bonus footage. Looks like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know that the dark meat cooks slower than the white meat. So the white meat was 180 and the thigh wasn't done. So I should have kept it in longer to cook the thigh, which probably would have dried out the breast. I heated up some water in the microwave. I'm going to do a comparison of the two thermometers. I'm showing about 126 on the analog, 131 on the digital. There's my third hand. Okay, I'm going to calibrate the digital thermometer. I've got a glass filled with ice and cold water. I let it sit for 3 minutes. I've got the analog thermometer in there, and that's reading about 34. There is a way to calibrate this analog thermometer using the case. I need to go from 34 to 32. So that would turn it, I need to turn it clockwise. Yeah, that's about right. See, the case has a hex on there to connect with the hex at the back of the thermometer. Okay, so we should be at 32. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, we insert the probe of the digital thermometer. Hold down the cal key for 5 seconds. Try it again. Okay, there it is. It's flashing cal. Use the CF key to increase the digit, or the hold key to decrease the digit till you reach 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's 34. I need to decrease. I'm going to press the hold key. See that? Why is it 64? Press the cal key again. Okay, there's cal. Okay. There's 32. After several seconds, the display will show again the reading, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So it was off a little bit. Oh, it looks a little low. Got 32 on the analog, 30 on the digital. Maybe I need to bump up the digital a little more. Go up to 32. Okay, we're at 32. I don't know if you can see that without the light on. It shouldn't be at 31. It shouldn't be colder than 32. Gonna hit cal again. Go up to 32. This time I'm not going to touch any other buttons. I'm just going to let it go back to normal on its own. Okay, 32. Thirty-one point nine, 31.7, 31.5, back to 31.7. Gonna bump it up a little bit more. I don't think it should ever be below 32. Okay, 32. Put my hand on it. Got up to 58. Put it back in the ice water. Should go down to 32. 32. 31.8, 32. I'm going to consider it calibrated. I got some burgers hot off the grill. They're supposed to be a 165 Fahrenheit internal temperature. Let's see how the analog does. Count it, see how long it takes for it to go. Right now it's at about 68 degrees. Pushing 150. Pushing 160. Looks like it's gonna stop right at, looks like 159. It's almost 160. Let's try the digital. Same burger. Approximately the same location. This is showing 175. It is fast, I'll give it that. Let's try the other one. Take a look at the analog again. It looks like it's a 162. 161 or 162. The other burger, that's reading 190. Try this burger. This one was in a spot of the grill that isn't quite so hot. That's 162. Try this one. This one also was in a spot of the grill that wasn't so hot. 156. Back to this first one. 175. Okay, I'm going to put these two, this one and this one, back on the grill for a couple of minutes. Okay, warm these up a little more, 2 minutes on each side. Let's check the temperature, go with the analog. Well, it feels like I hit that original hole. It looks like it's stuck at about 142. Let's try this one. Oh. That one's moving. Getting close to 160. And it looks like it's stopping. Try the digital. Looks like it's about 164. Digital's 167. Check the analog one more time. Yeah, probably 163, 164. Try that hole I used for the digital. It's really not climbing that much. Still around 160. Let's try the other burger with the digital. This one's showing it's not quite as warm. It's about 154. Let's measure another part of the burger. Actually, I think this one needs another minute on each side. It's about 153. Okay, warmed up this last burger a bit more. See where we're at. It's at 165 to 166. That's a good finishing temperature. That's on the analog thermometer. Let's try it on the digital. Digital's about 170.8. So there's about a 6-degree difference. I can't explain the difference. I don't know why. I'll just have to keep you posted in case I get food poisoning. But anyway, burgers are no good without a nice cold beer. Thank you for watching. Bye now.